Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. My reaction to Lower Decks episode 2. I've managed to keep away from all reviews, all spoilers, so I'm going to be watching this, which is now, guys. I'm going to be watching it, and you are going to get me reaction. If you watched last week's reaction video, you could tell that I didn't like it. Also, we have Lee on later on to do a review of the episode, and then we'll have a panel later on to end the night, and we will have a discussion on a few topics that I want to discuss. So we're going to get straight into it, and I'm going to put this episode, I have it ready to go, and we're going to press play. Wish me luck, guys. Because I've seen a few comments on Twitter. Now, not reviews, they're just people putting up comments because they're very careful not to put any reviews. And the comments don't seem to be too great. So we'll have to check it out ourselves. Last week it was very annoying. The characters were all over the place. I even said that Gene Roddenberry would be spinning in his grave looking at this if he was alive today. It's absolutely rubbish. But let's go and watch the second episode now. It's 25 minutes, so we're going to press play there. And as it's playing, I'll give you my reaction. Right, so there's the CBS All Access Originals logo. I have my coffee. Okay, so there's the ship, the Cicero or something again, wasn't it? So, wow. So already in the scene, the officer, the African American officer, basically says to the green officer that she wants to wind up a hunky man. So we're only like 33 seconds in, and already she's had a pop trying to belittle a man. So let's continue. Now they're standing there in front of the green entity, which has a male voice as well. Right, so she's just grabbed it. Right, so now this entity doesn't want to be put in a jar, and it's basically granted our 3 wishes. Right, so we shit out a tricorder. So now he needs the power cell. Oh my god, this... And so the captain's walking down the corridor and goes, we have to think of something. So, warp time! Oh, Jesus. This is only what? How many? This is 1 minute and 48 seconds in, and I'm already annoyed. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, Kurtzman and Co, they're all crazy. They think this is Star Trek. Interesting question actually was brought up last night by the Mega Geek, and he was asking which franchise was damaged the most. And you see, the thing about Star Trek though is that these are all separate entities to the original show, so it's very easy to fix Star Trek if they had the will to do so. Doctor Who, though, on the other hand, is a completely different story, as the central character has been changed and the whole canon of the show has been destroyed. So Trek can be saved, but this is created by Michael McMahon. You want to be ashamed of yourself, mate. Envoys, it's called. So there she goes again. She's slagging off another fella, saying, "Oh, this was him when he fell off a platform." They're dropping a lot of names here as well. So that's supposed to be funny, is it? So this officer here that we were talking about last week, he is a bit of a dope, right? But the thing about it is that all the things that he wants, right, are, he wants to further his Starfleet career basically. And she's basically saying, "Oh, you're aiming too low. You need to basically, it's like she doesn't take it seriously, and because she doesn't take it seriously, he shouldn't take it seriously. So she's dragging him down with her." So it's got blisters on my blisters. I haven't laughed once yet. So the cyborg fella and the green girl are trying to hook up. So he's willing to give up his career. Wow. They have written this male character as a moron, though. Oh, she's there eating noodles in the shuttlecraft. So because he went on this mission, she went and spoke to a few people on the ship to make sure that she was on this mission too. So you know what's going to happen, don't you? She's gonna somehow mess it up. He's gonna somehow fix it all, but she's gonna take all the credit. And we're only 7 minutes. No, we are only 5 minutes in. So Rutherford now, the chief engineer, or the engineer, is going now to speak to the chief engineer about changing career just so he can go on a date with a woman. This isn't funny. I wouldn't mind if it was funny. This is, you know what I mean? Rick and Morty is funny. You know, even Scooby Doo is bloody funny. This isn't funny. Oh, here's the Klingon. General Corinne. Oh, gave him a woman's name. General Corinne. And she's just at the kicking. What the hell? All right. All right, Mariner and the Klingon know each other because they just start punching it. Well, that explains her attitude. And then, yeah, he doesn't know that it's a battle. and he's at the calling of his sword, and he went to pick it up, and his hands went straight down to the ground because, he's weak. And now she's singing with the Klingon while he's flying the ship. Oh, what the hell is this crap? So now they're deviating from the mission. That's so startly. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but they're only going down to get worms. He wants Gok. So they're going to a Klingon outpost. Like, he's trying to do his job. He seems like the sensible one, and they're just doing everything. You know what I mean? Oh. This could have so well worked if it was serious, and they had decent writers. So they're blood bonded, apparently. I don't even remember their names. So now he's at there robbing the shuttlecraft. So they're stuck on the planet now. And she didn't even read the mission brief, and she would have known that they would have been stranded there if Karin, the Klingon, robbed the shuttlecraft. But because she doesn't give a crap, and he does, but when it goes wrong, she blames him. It's all his fault. Right? So he's quoting, section, he's quoting all the. Oh, here we go. Wow. Drinking. The Klingon goes mad because he brought up the fact that the other Klingon, Karin, was already drunk, and she got. This is ridiculous. So she got rid of the monster by throwing his wallet away. And now his dad's going to kill him. Right, so there's it's a bridge command simulation. So the cyborg fella is going to guide the ship home. Bit like the Kobayashi Maru. But this won't be acting like that. So we failed. So try the Janeway protocol. Oh my god. The name drops in this show is unbelievable. They need to name drop because, you know. So the kindergartner decade is gone. All the kids' children. Wow. So they did a dead children joke. Or, well, they thought it was a joke. See, he's all about studying and being in the library, and she wants to drag him astray every time. So he's trying to do his job. He's trying to be a man. He's basically stepping up to the plate, and he wants to do what he wants to do and do properly. And then in comes this woman and thinks that, no, that's not how you're going to do it. You know, you're going to do something. I'm going to sabotage you at every step of the way. So now some woman's at the coming on to him. Oh, now she just came along with a hose. Oh. So again, he got himself into a situation where she fixed it. This is again though, she's talking so now he's in the cyborg is now in sick bay. So he's just had to tell the patient that he's going to die. Wow. So because he left engineering, because obviously he would have been there, someone got injured and nearly died. So now he's getting kicked out of sick bay. Typical. All the men in this are just idiots. Oh, so now he's trying his hand at being a security officer. He doesn't know how to fight. Oh. That is actually funny. This is being the best part of this, where he's killing the. I have to be honest, that was funny. That was actually good. So he just defeated all the Borg in a simulation, but it was very good how that happened. I like that. But here we go now. There always seems to be one little part of every episode. Last week was the same. So that's been the best part so far. So now he's being all, he wants to save someone. Oh, he just. So an Andorian thief, that's a shapeshifter. He just shot one of the people that were basically probably arresting it, and he's at the messing up now. Again, as I said, all the male characters in this, are made to be idiots, especially the main guy, which I can't even remember his name. Nobody can, because, they're not that interesting of a character. Oh, she's up on the bar now. So they're in the bar. So she's offering them, so she took out the wallet and she's offered them all a drink to stop the fighting. So there you go. She's saved the day after he messed it up. Oh, they just can't write out and just like, yeah, okay. I don't mind if he messes up, yeah, right? And I don't even mind if she fixes it. But why not balance it out and do one where she messes up and he comes to the rescue? You can't have a man come to the rescue anymore. You can't have strong women. Oh, you can't have weak women. So you have weak men instead. Yeah. There. So he's basically said it to her. I've seen you do all these things, but I've never seen you do anything, right? And he's basically saying you haven't earned all of this. Now he's crying. Yeah, he's crying like a little bitch. So Starfleet don't need just good badass people like her. They need people like him too, basically. Dumb shits. He wants to see the Jeffrey Tubes. There you go. Wow. So they've no problem. Oh my god, this ship is stupid. Oh. So a Ferengi is just popped out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't trust the Ferengi. Oh, of course they're going to trust the Ferengi, isn't she? Exactly. He's at the saying it. Never trust the Ferengi. And she doesn't. Oh my god. It could be that shapeshifter, to be honest with you, posing as a Ferengi, but still. So she's saying, let's go for. He's saying no. So he's being the sensible one again, as I said. So she's saying no. So she's overruled him, even though he's in charge of this mission. So he pulled out a knife after he said he should have a code. He shot the knife out of his hand. The Ferengi has run away. And now she said, maybe you are right. Oh, those tickets on the parking tickets on the bloody shuttlecraft. And Karen is inside the shuttlecraft, typically drunk. Oh, there's some blonde. Oh, he just puked himself. Oh, dropped another F-bomb. Oh. So she has his comm badge because he threw it away. Now, is she going to be nice here or is she going to be a dick? Let's see. Oh, no, he's slagging her off. Okay, that's good. So he's making a show of her. Good. Good, man. She deserves it. She's the one that screwed everything up. That is a good point. Oh, she's not going to be happy about that. Oh, this cyborg now. Let's say, are they? Oh my God. So after him going and trying all these different jobs so he could go on the date with this girl, she's just had to basically saying, oh, it's grand. You don't have to leave your job. We could just watch it on me pad. I knew she's up to something. Oh, so obviously wasn't a Ferengi and a tore down. So again, she made the man look like oh, I know why she did it actually, because she felt bad for the fact that she basically ruined the mission for him. So she wanted them to feel good about themselves again. So she kind of redeemed herself there. But that's the end of that episode, and now we got to see what happens next. Right, we don't need buffer time. Right. Oh, he just got a rock in the balls. Oh my God. And there's the god awful music. Well, there you go. That's my reaction to Lower Decks episode 2, Envoy. Um, we will have a review of this with Lee a little bit later on. I don't know when exactly. I have gotten in touch with Lee. I'm just waiting on him to get back to me. But we will have a panel as well later on. So we do the review with Lee. It's about the same time as this, half an hour. And then we'll be back later on then for the panel. We'll do an hour on the panel tonight only because we've got Saturday. I've got a couple of streams lined up. I'm guesting on a few channels over the weekend and next week. I also have a couple of guests that will be joining me. I will be on Bounding into Comics channel soon. I'll be also on. I'll be also whose channel? There's a couple of channels. Hold on, I just want to mention them now, so just in case you haven't subscribed to some. So if you haven't subscribed to Bounding into Comics, please do. Also, Bear Nerd Fun, I think he is. I'll be on their channel, and I hope to get them on. Well, they are coming on my channel next week. That's going to be a late stream, actually. That's a 1 a.m. stream UK time next weekend. So we have a lot going on. I've also been invited onto David's stream, who just be in our chat. We're going to organize a date and a time for that as well. So we have loads coming up. I have loads of different YouTubers coming on as well. There's a couple of others that I've messaged, so I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. Some have, some haven't yet, but they will. And as soon as I know, I will let you know. We have the watch alongs the weekend as well, don't forget. And also, I'll be throwing up a video or two. There's a couple of articles that we'll probably be discussing in the panel as well, because I think it's important to highlight them. But I'll also be throwing that article up for people. The head of diversity on BBC has says that they're not going to reach their targets and their goals. Now, I have the article. We will discuss that on the panel tonight and other topics, because I think it is something that's worth highlighting, because apparently they haven't hit their targets. So my question would be, is this, why haven't they hit their targets? And is it a failure of the BBC, or is it a failure of the diversity what's her name? The diversity director. If is it a failure on her part as well? Now, this woman, just to give you a brief insight, this woman worked for Jesse Ventura on conspiracy theories. She's English. Um, um, and yeah, she worked with Jesse for a few years, so she's the head of the diversity. So we will be bringing her up. I'll be reading the article later on as well. It was actually forwarded to me by Matthew Pounder, who myself and Cheryl know a long time, actually, through Facebook as well. He's a legend. So thank you, Matthew, for that. I really appreciate it, pal. We will talk about it, because when Matthew sends me an article, it's normally something that's well worth bringing up. So we will be bringing that up tonight. So listen, I hope you liked me live reaction. Well, my reaction to Lower Decks as I was watching. As I said, we will have a full review, I should say, in as soon as I get a hold of Lee. Which should be soon. He should be around now, and we'll get that set up. So we'll see you in about an hour. So have a good one, guys, and I'll see you soon. And and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave an old comment. You know yourself. See you later.